Part 1, Hedgehog. Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Finally I'm recording a new video. It's been almost a week since I recorded my last video because I was working on this complicated, difficult project. I'm turning these small guys into a huge concrete sculpture. I'm making a garden sculptures, so today I want you to join me on this very strange adventure of me making the concrete sculptures. In today's video I'll show you how making hedgehog, and I almost finished it, so let's begin. When I started this project I watched one tutorial video on YouTube, tutorial how to make garden sculptures, and I was like, it's okay, now I understood everything. I can do everything, probably. First I started with mock-up. I created a small mock-up of each animal on a cardboard. Then I used this mock-up to help me with the future project. So I started making sculptures, and to make them I used plastic water bottles, newspapers, duct tape and glue. As you can see, my workspace is not very aesthetic. It looks like I'm sitting in the middle of garbage. So I'm like a garbage queen or something like that, like it was in a very old movie. So this is what I started doing. Since this is the first time I'm making it, I've never tried these materials and this technique before. It was all very new and confusing. I was trying to use math, but then I quickly realized that math is not worth it and I should eyeball everything. So this is what I started doing. I was looking at those small plaster sculptures that were helping me with creating a foundation for my new sculptures.
Boss ass bitch.
So when I created the foundation for Hedgehog, I wrapped everything with the sharp metal grid. And later I realized that I should probably use other grid, because this grip was very sharp and I had many scratches on my hands, and it was very difficult to bend this grid and to work with this material, but in the end I somehow wrapped the grid around my sculptures. And the next part is concrete. I started adding concrete to the sculptures. I had to work in layers, and because otherwise it would be impossible to work with these materials. What can I say about liquid concrete? First of all, as I said before, liquid concrete looks like a poo and it behaves like a poo, and it's impossible to work with this material. But I somehow managed to work with it, and it was very difficult. The concrete didn't want to do what I wanted to do. It was spreading everywhere. Sometimes it was too liquid, other times it was too dry. When I covered my sculpture, it wanted to shred to small pieces of sand and disappear into the universe, and didn't want to stay on my foundation. So Yeah, this was difficult. I was working a few days on the sculpture, and every time when I was going back home from working on it, I was so tired that it wouldn't take me long to fall asleep after working on these sculptures. You know, sometimes when you work on something for a long time, you get so tired that you forget how to speak or how to think, and you just become this empty body that has nothing in it, no thought process, nothing. You just walking zombie who's trying to get home and to fall asleep. That's how I've been feeling after working on the sculptures. So my sculpture right now looks like this, and right now I'm not satisfied with the surface of the sculpture. It doesn't look smooth at all, and I need to find a way how to make the surface of the sculpture smooth. Then I want to add white paint and cover it with something that would protect the sculpture from the rain and snow, since this sculpture would be in a garden. So yeah, that's my huge project. I don't know what to say about this project. This material is completely unpredictable. For example, when I work with the sculpture plasticine or even with the liquid plaster, I can predict how it would behave in the next moment. But when I work with the liquid concrete, it just messes with my brain. Every time I think that I realized how to work with this, and when I'm working on my technique, I'm realizing that I'm doing something wrong. So yeah, at first, the reason why I was not posting videos for a long time, because I was thinking that I would finish the sculpture and I would have this perfect video with all of the sculptures, but then I realized that this is not possible. I cannot make all the sculptures in this small amount of time. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be first part of the series of making these garden sculptures. And yesterday I started working on a rabbit, and I think I almost finished that sculpture. I need to work on a few details, but overall my rabbit looks good right now. I also realized that working on small surfaces, my hedgehog was like this, and the rabbit was like this. Working with rabbit, working on a rabbit sculpture was much easier, since this sculpture was larger than the small sculptures. So when I was trying to sculpt eyes or eyelids of the bunny, it was easy. But when I was working on the eyes of the hedgehog, it was mess. So yeah, was it too ambitious to start this grandiose project when I have no idea how to work with new material? Yeah, probably, but at the same time, I still have hope that somehow I'll finish this project and this sculpture would look good. I need your faith in me. Please send me positive energy and wish me luck, because I'm very stubborn, and if I have idea, I don't think I will be able to stop doing it, because I want to finish this project and I want to make it good. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in the recent days, in the recent week. So let's talk about my other art projects. Someone purchased my old drawing in my shop at Yandex Market, this drawing, and so I was working on package and I'm shipping this drawing today. Thank you so much for supporting me in purchasing my drawings. It means a lot to me. Also, yesterday I made a new sketch for my future oil painting. I think I show you this here. Maybe in the next video I'll show you how I was making this sketch. I want to make an oil painting with these birds, and I want to make this foggy landscape with warm colors and this bright sunlight. I have a huge round canvas. It's size, I think the size of canvas like this, and I wanna make an oil painting. It's so strange. I have so many ideas and so much things that I want to do, and it feels like I don't have much time, even though I know that I have time. You know, sometimes when you work on the complicated projects, it's also sometimes I want to have time to, I don't know, read or do something else, not only creating. But after working on these sculptures, I usually just have energy to go to bed, watch few episodes of my of some shows, and just fall asleep. It's my lullaby. It helps me to fall asleep when I watch detective TV series. But also I have time to read, so I've started reading and all of that. Yeah. So yeah, that's today's video. I think there won't be such a huge gap between my two videos, and the next video I will post much earlier than this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like what I'm creating. Yeah, I'll see you in next videos. Bye.